rage, rage. A man who would kill, and we all watched it, except there was no jury. And we all saw that. And I don't know where he thought he was going, but the court clerk, Lillian Pierce, and the witness box, they screamed, buzzers were pushed, guards ran into the room. It took 4 guards to tackle him to the ground, and then they shackled him to the chair he was sitting. And I waited for what the judge was going to do to this madman. And the judge said, "We know what a strain you are under, Mr. Sweeney." It was revolting. It was revolting. The judge also ruled that Lillian Pierce's stories could not be told to the jury, who did not ever know that it was a pattern of behavior, not an isolated act. As Liz said, it was a joke. It was a naughty boy, naughty boy. He got 2.5 years. 2.5 years. He had strangled her for 5 minutes. And the judge said, as the jury was being dismissed, "Justice has been served." He knew then that they would hear in the papers about Lillian Pierce and the other women. And so he said, "Do not ever doubt your decision." And then he thanked the jury on behalf of both families. I had sat in that courtroom in silence for 9 weeks. I never said a word. He was awful to Lenny, my wife, when she was a witness on the stand. He was rude to her. And I rose from my seat and I said, "Don't thank them on behalf of my family, Judge Katz." Judge Katz turned, he was utterly shocked that anyone should challenge him he looked at me, he called the bailiffs to have me taken out of the courtroom, and I pushed Lenny in the wheelchair to the court doors, and in a moment of my life that I am very proud of, I turned back and I said to the judge in the courtroom in front of all, "You have withheld evidence from this jury about this man's history of violence against women." I still am proud of myself for that. I also made every paper the next day. I was headlines in the Nogales, Arizona. But you know, the thing has not changed. I have recently covered the Phil Spector trial. And what they did to this tragic actress whom he shot in the mouth, what they did to her at that trial, how they, you know, they kill him and then they kill him again in the trial. It was shocking. It was shocking how Mrs. Lana, oh dear, I've forgotten her name at the moment. Clarkson. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Senior moment I was having. And Lana Clarkson's mother sat in front of me. And boy, did I know what she was going through at that trial. As they trashed her daughter, she was a failure. She was 40, she didn't make it. And at the time that Sweeney, the killer of my daughter, got out of prison after 2.5 years, I toyed with the idea of I went to see a private detective called Anthony Pellicano, who is now in prison. And him to get someone to kill the killer. I mean, I did do it. I did. I wouldn't have gone through with it. But I didn't do it. And he said to me, you know, Dominic, you don't want to do that. You know, you'll be in there for the rest of your life. And then I thought, you know what? I can write. I can write about this trial. I can write about this judge. This judge lost his judgeship. I feel passion, absolute passion, at the way the victims are treated. And for as long as I live, whatever time is left to me, I ain't ever given up. Thank you.